Step out of the darkness of shame you have wrapped yourself in. There is hope for a tree that is cut down, cause at the scent of water it shall spring back to life again. You go, you're a soldier in the army of God, and the host awaits your response to the clarion call. Can you feel the stirring?
Man himself, he was created as spirit. He is a spirit. So, when I say man is a spirit, I don't mean that man is a spirit that lives in a body. And the realm of realities, what controls a man is his spiritual state. So, I told you that man is a spirit, but for a spirit to be on earth, God had to create a physical body that is consistent with its ecosystem. Praise the name of the living God. So are you getting this? So man is a spirit that lives in a body, but his world of realities, the realm of realities, is in the spirit. So man's sphere of realities, the reality of a man is in the realm of the spirit. But man cannot live on earth without a body. Man is a spirit. No spirit is allowed to be on earth without a body. That's why you find that even demons are spirit, but you will find them moving on earth. But they are not going to move on earth without possessing a body. Are you seeing that? So a world of realities is in the spirit. So if you want to command a result, you command it in the spirit first. Because if that thing is not in the realm of the spirit, it's not going to work. I want you to get that very, very, very well. Praise the name of the living God. So man is a spirit that lives in a body. And have you ever gone to a place and all of a sudden, maybe when you are walking in the night, and then all of a sudden you just feel some fear, you just feel remorseful, you are just doing your activities, maybe in the middle of the day or in the night, and then all of a sudden your body starts responding in some manner. Sometimes hair stand, or you find yourself, you are just disappointed for no apparent reason. The reason is your spirit, the spirit man in you, is discerning something from the spirit realm. If it was fear, it can be the spirit of fear is moving around your vicinity, and because your spiritual senses are very alert, you are going to capture that. How does it happen? Now, what preaches man, what connects the spirit man and the physical man is his mind. The mind is a legal entity that connects the spirit man and the physical man. So, if your spiritual senses are active enough, are very sensitive, and then anything that happens in the realm of the spirit, anything that happens in the realm of the spirit, and then your spirit will perceive those impulses, be it of joy, be it of death, be it a warning or something that is coming. So your spirit man is going to detect, and then those things that have been perceived, it is going to be channeled. It will be channeled through your mind. Are you seeing that? So when your mind gets and interprets that sign, that's when you feel that sudden feeling in your body, sudden feeling in your mind. I hope you are getting this clearly. So the spirit realm controls the physical realm. The Bible makes it clear that the things that we see were made from the things that are not seen. So whatever you see here on earth has an origin in the spirit realm. I'm going to look for time and I'm going to teach you about the spirit realm. Are you getting that? But now let us deal on the man. Who is man? Who is this spiritual man? Are you getting that? So everything that you see, every kind of happening that you see around you, all has an origin in the spirit realm. So the spirit realm controls the physical realm. Are you getting that? It is a reality that you need to understand. Man living in the body has an advantage of the duality of realm, the dual nature, both the spirit and the physical body. So at times, your spirit man is discerning some impulses in the realm of the spirit. The realm of the spirit is sending some impulses, and your mind is trying to interpret it. All of a sudden, you are just there and you are feeling some heaviness. You are feeling some spirit of fear. All of a sudden, you are just uncomfortable with something. That is, Your spirit man is trying to communicate something through your mind. But because of lack of prayerlessness, your prayer life is dead. And then you will lack the ability to execute what the Spirit is telling you. You will lack the ability to interpret it. And then all of a sudden you just find that things have just happened. But it was a warning before. But because your spiritual life is dead, your prayer life is dead. So you will lack the ability to execute that fortitude. Are you getting this? So that explains to you why you should pray. Just as like you have physical blindness, deafness, there is spiritual. There is spiritual blindness. There is spiritual deafness, of which something can be happening. Something strange can be happening. The Spirit of God can be communicating something. It can be so much intense. The issue, the gravity of issue might be intense. But because of your prayerlessness, spiritual blindness, spiritual deafness, spiritual inability, a disability that you have in the spirit, you cannot just, you can't interpret, you can't execute what the Spirit of God has told you, because your prayer life is down, your discernment is down. So things will just happen. It will take you by accident. It will catch you, or you don't be caught up unaware because you lack discernment. That explains to you why we should be prayerful, so that we will be able to discern the impulses from the spirit realm. If we could know this at hand, and then some of the things that might have happened in your life, you could have stopped them. Some of them you could have improved them. Some of them you could have stopped at all from happening. Are you getting that? So our spiritual senses needs to be recharged through prayers, through that communion with God. You need to renew it. The human mind. So the mind consists of will, emotions, and intellect. And these faculties, they were put as a bridge that the spirit will use to interact with the body. And also it was put as a bridge that the body will use to execute the impulses of the spirit. Praise the name of the living God. So the Spirit of God can be showing you something through a dream. Your spirit man interacting with the Spirit of God is communicating destiny things to you through a dream. So because your spiritual senses are dead, you see foolishness. What happened to Joseph? The Spirit was communicating destiny things to him through a dream. And because he was connected in the Spirit, he saw it, he took it seriously. But others who were spiritually dead, his brothers, they just saw it as foolishness. That's how people have been knocked down. Because lack of spiritual discernment, lack of spiritual sensitivity and discernment. Praise the name of the living God. I want you to understand this very well, that the spirit realm is more powerful. Anybody who has risen to the spirit realm, anybody whose spirit and the Spirit of God interact together, that person, either by Satan or by the Holy Spirit, that man has an advantage over the physical realm. Because in the realm of the Spirit, there is no distance and there are no secrets. So any information just can be passing. And because now your spirit realm, your spirit man is interacting with the spirit realm, so it might have detected some senses. Praise the name of the living God. He has detected that there are some things that are happening. So the same way there are spiritual senses, the same way, no, praise the name of the living God. So the same way there are physical senses, there are spiritual senses too. I want you to understand that. The same way there are physical senses, there are spiritual senses too. So somebody might not be seeing spiritually because you are spiritually blind. And the Holy Spirit of God can be communicating destiny things to you. But because you are spiritually dead, because you are spiritually blind, all you will see is nonsense. And that's how you are caught up. That's how things take you by surprise. Yet at first, God was trying to communicate to you that, son, wake up, pray, something is coming. Praise the name of the living God. You need to understand. You need to be very sensitive to the matters of the spirit. Someone who is spiritually blind has limited ability for the Holy Spirit to communicate destiny things to him. You can be having a dream, but because you are spiritually blind, you are seeing nonsense. What happened to Joseph? Joseph had a dream. He had a dream. The Holy Spirit was communicating to him his destiny. And because him and the father, they were so much spiritually connected, they were seeing destiny. But these brothers who were spiritually blind, they talked to him, they try to express, and all they were seeing is nonsense. That's how they missed it. So the Spirit of God can be communicating something heavy to you, but because your spiritual senses are dead, you will not perceive anything. You won't take it serious. You will be ignoring, and that's when you give power Satan to rule your life. Because these kind of demonic spirits, they always fight. They always stand on. They operate on the ignorance and the arrogance of men. You need to understand that very well and clearly. So when you begin to pray, your spirit man is tuned and it will start ascending. At this point, you give the Holy Spirit a multiple ways, a variety of ways through which he can communicate destiny things to you. So you will start praying. At first, rising, it will be very difficult. I'm going to teach you that on how Satan blocks prayers just in another video. I'm just going to teach you about that. And what you need to understand is that the more you start praying, your spirit man is tuned, and the Holy Spirit will work depending on the strength of your spirit man, how cooperative you are, how determined you are to get a breakthrough. And the more you continue praying, that's when you will rise. You will overcome the forces. Your flesh will scatter. If you have the ability to speak in tongues, you pray in tongues. And I'm telling you, when you pray in tongues, you just have direct access to the throne room. You are just rising from plane to plane in the realm of the Spirit. And then you will give the Holy Spirit multiple channels through your body, through which he can communicate to you, through which he can communicate destiny things unto you. Depending on the Holy Spirit will communicate to you using any channel, depending on the gravity of the issue that is trying to communicate. So it's our time to sharpen our spiritual senses, discernment through prayer. May God really bless you.